Hello and welcome to WebDevMentors YouTube channel, and you are watching Programming in Java series for beginners. So in this video we're going to see about conditional statements in Java. Conditional statements are used to check for a condition. If the condition is satisfied, then a block of code will be executed. So you might have a situation in your program where you want to check for a condition, and if the condition is true, then you want to change the value of a variable or want to perform certain functions on some kind of a variable. And if the condition is false, then you want to perform a different set of functions. So in these circumstances, you will need a conditional statement. So the condition should be provided as Boolean value, true, for the code to execute. So if it is not true, then the underlying code or code segment or block of codes will not be executed. It just skip through to the next set of codes or code blocks. The condition check can be provided as a Boolean expression or Boolean value itself. So you might use your Boolean variable in order to go through the condition check, or you can directly use the Boolean expression that is going to give you Boolean values. So as we have already seen, you have to get true as value in order to execute the block of code that is underlying the conditional statement. So there are different types of statements. One is the if statement, the second one is the if else statement, the third one is the if else if statement. So each statement can be used in different circumstances. So let's see each one of them in detail. If statement. So in if statement, the code block will be executed only if the condition is true. So you have an if statement that is checking for a condition. So if the condition gives you true, then the block of codes that has been declared within the if statement will be executed. So if the condition is false, then the block of codes inside the if statement will be skipped or ignored completely. And the problem here is that you have an idea that you want to execute another set of codes or a different set of codes. If you're getting false for the condition, then that is not possible with only the if statement. That is where we get the if else statement. So the else statement is added to the if. So it is pretty much same. Only thing is that you have an else option. So if the condition is false, then the else block will be there for you to perform a different set of options. So in an if else statement, the code block will be executed if the condition is true, or the code block of else will be executed. So alternative codes can be executed if the condition is false in the else block. So that is not available in if statement alone. You have two options. One is for the true condition and the other is for the false condition. So if your condition gives you true, then the code within the if block will be executed. So if your condition gives you false, then the code within the else block will be executed. So there's another problem in this is that the else will not check for any condition. What if you have multiple conditions to be checked? And that is where we use the if else if statement. So in an if else if statement, the respective code block will be executed if the condition is true, or the next condition will be checked, ultimately leading to else block if stated. So you can skip out the else block in if else if. The main advantage of if else if is that else if will let you to check for another condition in the else if block. You have a condition that is checked in if block, then you want another condition to be checked, then you can specify that in else if block. So you can have multiple else if blocks, so one if block and then multiple else if blocks. So you have 10 conditions to be checked on some kind of a program, then you can use if else if block. So multiple conditions can be checked and alternative codes can be executed if none of the condition is true. So you have something around 10 conditions that is need to be checked, and if 10 of the conditions are giving you false as the value, then you still can provide some kind of an alternative codes in the else block. So when I explain you each one of these statements in a program, then it'll be much more easier for you to understand. So follow the next set of videos. There will be 3 videos explaining you if statement, if else statements, and if else if statements in detail, very clearly, because you need to understand the condition statements in order to clearly understand what it can do. So that's actually the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video. Hope it was useful. If you find this video useful, please hit the like button, share the video with your friends. Please share it with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not done it already. And if you have any kind of suggestions or comments or feedbacks, please feel free to share it. And you can share that in the comment section of this video, in the Google Plus page, Facebook page, or Twitter feed. You can also contact me personally through the social links that I provided in the description section of this video. And thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.